Well, we have another Oblivion rumor, but this is not Oblivion rumor this time. This looks like it's for sure. Indeed, multiple people are confirming this is for sure. Not only that, we got image links on a storefront somewhere in the world that has given away Oblivion Remake, Oblivion Remaster shadow dropping next week, April 21st. Absolutely huge. This is coming to Game Pass, baby. This is big. I've said it all along. I played Skyrim, I played Morrowind, Skyrim, but I skipped Oblivion. So I, for one, will definitely be going back and playing Oblivion. And this isn't just hey, we're updating the graphics and the textures. They're redoing some of the systems to bring them up to Skyrim level mechanics, for instance. Because Skyrim, let's be honest, has done it the best. In fact, there's the Skyrim remastered that you can download. I've downloaded it because I was watching my brother play it, and I was like, oh my goodness, this game still holds up so good. It's a classic game. It's a once-in-a-lifetime type of game, and I could not be more excited for Oblivion coming. Now, we have this that we're going to talk about today. We're going to take a look at some of the images. Can you believe it? Some people are saying, these images suck. This game looks hideous. What world are you living in? If you're saying that, you have an agenda. Like that's it. You've got a personal brand of criticism that you're trying to build up. You have nothing. You are not about actually taking a look at what's going on here. This is actually the cover art that we're looking at here. I think it's cool. I think it's super cool. We also have news that Sea of Thieves is going to Battle.net. Now, they're not the first one to go to the Battle.net application, but it's just signs of how Xbox is moving, how Xbox is pushing into PC. We're going to review that as well. And last but not least, we already have some games, some big games coming for May Game Pass drop. We're going to review that. Before we jump into this, though, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to this channel. My name is X1 the Gamer. We drop videos like this all the time right here. Like, subscribe, share us with your friends. Come hit us up on our Discord channel. We have a fantastic community over there. All right, here's the news story now. This is from The Verge. Leaked images suggest Oblivion Remaster coming soon. Microsoft may stealth drop the game as soon as next week. Now, what happened is Jeff Grubb came out and said, hey, looks like this is going to shadow drop on April 21st. And then all of the leaked images came out. Rumors of here we go. The images, which can still be seen on the hosting site Imager, included several side-by-side comparisons. This is from the website Virtuoso, where this was found, between the game's 2006 release and the remaster. Several photos show off the remaster's environment, including one featuring an Oblivion Gate. There's also an updated version of the game's iconic fire wreath logo and box art, including one for a deluxe edition of the remaster. Now, obviously, this game has been rumored for a while. Here you can see the tweet from Tom Warren, where he goes out. Now, Tom Warren had this correct. This is where we started talking about Oblivion for a while. In fact, we have a few videos on this, and we're going to take a look at the images here in just a second. But to wrap up our article over here at The Verge, according to a report from The Verge's Tom Warren, Microsoft planned to release the remaster sometime late spring or early summer. This lines up perfectly with what he said there. Shout out to Tom Warren. Journalist and insider Jeff Grubb similarly reports that Microsoft intended to stealth release the game sometime next week. The leak of these images may impact Microsoft's timeline, but it seems at least the Oblivion remaster is real and it's coming soon. As for Elder Scrolls 6, announced almost 7 years ago now with no significant updates since, who knows? Here's the thing. Oblivion drops so that you can, I've said this all along, Oblivion Remaster drops so that you can start the conversation about the next Skyrim. We're going to find out about it. Prediction. We're going to find out about the next Elder Scrolls, rather, before the end of the year. We're going to get maybe a release window. We might not get a specific release date. We'll get a release window. And I think we're going to get some gameplay and a trailer for it. And I'm very excited. Very, very excited. This is huge. This Xbox is firing on all cylinders. This is Bethesda under the Xbox umbrella. Let's take a look at the images. Here is Tom Warren's tweet. Can you believe? First of all, look how badass this is. Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remastered with the fire ring. You could see here are the side-by-sides. What they did is they took the side-by-sides here. Is this one of them? Oh, no, not there. Here's another image, rather, of the remaster. Look how good that bridge looks. Look at the mountains off in the distance. People were saying this looks ugly. This looks hideous. Where's all the colors? What are you talking about, dude? This looks so good. This looks so good. Added texture, added detail. You can see here's the comparison. So in 2006, there's the trees. This is the same scene now in 2025, much more detailed. You can see there's no grass. There's no texture on it. You can see there's grass now. There's texture. You can see the trees now have texture, much better looking. This is the image that I think that they were complaining about these two, and they're like, look how brown it is. Where's the greens? Well, jump into the game and find out. I don't think this looks ugly at all. It does look like there's like a filter over it, though. You know what I mean? So it'll be interesting to see how it looks in game. The water, I think, is going to look better. Look at the reflections on the water in the 2025 version of it there. Regardless, Oblivion Shadow Drop next week. Let's see if that date remains. How cool would a Shadow Drop have been? It's a shame the image came out this way, because imagine the hype on the Shadow Drop. How cool would that be? There's a lot of theories like, oh, they wanted this to release. I don't think that's how it works. It just got out there by accident by a partner. That's it. Like, I don't think that there's thought like, we'll let Virtuoso, this is the website that the images were on, leak it early. No, that's like, there's no 4D chess happening here. You partner with people, you give them images, you have an NDA, you have, you say, hey, this is when you can talk about it, this is when you can release it, and then you go from there. This was an accident on their side for sure. Regardless, it's awesome. Would love to know what you guys think. Will you guys be jumping into this? It is on Game Pass. It's going to be on Game Pass. Even if you don't have Game Pass, would you pay to play this? I think it's smart. I like remasters. I like reworking systems from the ground up so that we can go back and appreciate these games in 2025. This game actually holds up really well. This is one of the games that they were comparing to Avowed. This game does things that Avowed can't do. Like the physics work, how guards will come in and interact with you and fight with you. And that was one of the things, one of the knocks on Avowed is, hey, you have this game that dropped in like 2008, was it 2013? No, Skyrim was 2013. This game dropped on the 360, and it can do, with a smaller budget, and it can do more than Avowed can do. You can say that's not a good argument, and they're two entirely different games. That's fine. I'm just saying this was one of the games showing off to illustrate, by the way, that it holds up. It just holds up in 2025. So for it to come remaster, Shadow Drop, April 21st. That's the date that everyone's saying. Let's see if it comes. I'm very excited. Let me know if you are in the comments below. Next up, we do have Sea of Thieves is coming to Battle.net with Play Anywhere. This is really exciting. We have some screenshots here. Now, it is on sale. It is Play Anywhere. If you have Game Pass, obviously you don't have to pay for it. You can play it, but Premium Edition is $59, Deluxe Edition is $49, Standard Edition is $39.99. That is Battle.net right there. It's going to be very interesting to see how successful the Battle.net launcher is at onboarding players to new games. PC players. Xbox. Why would Xbox do this, you say? Battle.net, who cares? It's World of Warcraft, it's StarCraft, it's Hearthstone, etc., etc. It's Activision, Blizzard, it's Call of Duty. Why would Xbox put its game there? Because Xbox wants to get into the PC space. They want to push all their games everywhere. Sea of Thieves fits that perfectly. So you're not just on Steam. You're just not just on the Microsoft storefront. You are on Battle.net. Those are hardcore PC players. Make it a part of the suite. Make it interesting. Incentivize players. Show off Game Pass. It's an opportunity to show off Game Pass. So I think this is only good. I think expanding it is only going to be, it's going to be interesting to see if we ever see numbers from Battle.net. Now, this isn't the first game to come to Battle.net. Avowed has come there. We have Doom, the Dark Ages is going to be coming there as well. Outer Worlds 2 is going to be on Battle.net as well. So it's not the first. It won't be the last. And overall, I think it's a smart strategy. Is there any downside to this? This is my question, because I do see people mocking this online. And I'm thinking, what is the downside here? Let me know. If you think there's downside to this, let me know in the comments below. I may just be missing it. I don't see it. I think it's only upside. I think exposing your game, exposing your subscription service, exposing first-party studios to Battle.net is the best way, one of the best way to expose your games, your subscription service, etc., to PC players, because that's who's on Battle.net, obviously. Last but not least, we already have 4 games. This is PureXbox.com. 4 games are confirmed for Xbox Game Pass. These are the 4 games. We've got Revenge of the Savage Planet, which, if you don't remember that game, let's actually go through the trailer. This game looks like a ton of fun. It's like Minecraft mixed with why do I always forget the freaking game? What is the game? What is the space game that came out? I always forget it. Here, let me type it in. Best space game today. This is going to be on the short list. No Man's Sky. It looks like Minecraft mixed with No Man's Sky. It's got a very cool vibe to it. It's got a multiplayer fun to it. Revenge of the Savage Planet. May 8th, coming to Game Pass. It'll be very interesting to see. Look how beautiful that is, by the way. How cool is that? Terraria, Minecraft, and No Man's Sky had a baby, and this is what you get right here. Look at that the well bird up there. It is obviously multiplayer, same split screen multiplayer. Very nice. Very excited. Then we've got Doom the Dark Ages, baby. That's right. It's that time already. Doom the Dark Ages is May 15th. Let's play that trailer. Let's inject some testosterone straight into our veins, because that's what Doom the Dark Ages is going to be. Now, there were some previews already. Some people were allowed to preview Doom the Dark Ages, and the reviews were mixed in this sense. Some people liked the shield. Remember, this is the first time Doom is coming with a shield. Some people liked the shield. Some people didn't like the shield. And so that seems like that's going to be a subjective taste thing. Regardless, I think it looks awesome. I love this medieval feel. I love that you're going to be dragons. You're going to do some Pacific Rim giant fighting here. It looks really cool. Firing all symbols. May 15th. May is going to slam hard. That's right. Then we got just a fun, colorful adventure game. There you go. Maybe my kids will play that one. Probably not for me. I'm going to be spending my time in Doom. Doom suits me perfectly. And then we got Spray Paint Simulator. Dude, these simulation games are so fun. Spray Paint Simulator. There you go. Paint your house. Ooh, how satisfying. This is like Power Wash Simulator. Similar mechanics here. Power Wash Simulator, by the way, is a lot of fun. If you've not played Power Wash Simulator, go check it out. I played it on Game Pass. Is this still on Game Pass? It might still be on Game Pass, but go check it out. This is basically what that is, just with paint. Instead of washing off the dirt, you're spraying on the paint. So Spray Paint Simulator coming sometime in May. That's to be determined. But Doom and Revenge of Savage Planet are the big ones. Doom, I know I'm going to love. Let's be honest. I'm biased there. I've loved all the Dooms. I think that they absolutely crush it. That's ultra buttery smooth, fast, frenetic gameplay. Just fits me. But Savage Planet looks interesting. It looks, that one is going to be like, is this as good as it looks? Because it does look good right now. But that's all we know about May 2025. What is the highlight here? If you had to pick one, do you pick Doom or do you pick Savage Planet? I pick Doom. There's zero question there. I pick Doom. Looks awesome. But let me know in the comments below. That's actually going to do us for today, everybody. Thank you for tuning in and hanging out again. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to this channel. Love hanging out with you guys, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.